Shalom. I'd like to begin by giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Makakodash, the balance of the apostles who rule well at Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the brothers pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. I'm back here once again to do a video through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And this video will be based off of this guy here, Brother Polight. Hey, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, he making himself known, to his faithful men. He's making himself known to his faithful men. He's judging our enemies. He's he confounding our enemies. In marvelous ways. This news here is marvelous. Because this guy Paul, he came up against the apostles a couple of years ago of Great Millstone, Apostle Taha, Apostle Gaba, Apostle Amiyamla, Apostle Gaba, Apostle Vakar. Came up against them a couple of years ago concerning the rape doctrine. A lot of people don't understand the rape doctrine. What rape means to take by force. Once a woman isn't betrothed to anyone, and you see her the apostles breaking down the rape doctrine, wasn't telling anybody to go and rape, but he was explaining the Bible, and these people were offended by the Bible, you see, and he started talking a whole bunch of crap, whatever the case might be, about rape, and he wouldn't do it, and whatever the case might be, and it's wrong. So I will play this clip, and we'll show you what one thing Israel never used to do, and that's what the Lord judging these men in a different, shameful way, pulling down the skirt. He pulling down the skirt and showing the wickedness of the heart and the mind was just corrupted from since day one. The mind and the heart, the mind was corrupted from since day one. And they're putting on a mask to make it look like the whole holy and righteous and intellect, when they just totally vile. They're totally vile. I forget what that word vile mean. VIL. Ugly, despicable, ugly, vile, slimly, unworthy. That's a good word. Unworthy, worthless, We will sit down here, worthless, wretched, morally reprehensible. Vile, base, mean, low, detestable, despicable. Anything detestable, despicable. Plum tree, contemptible, beggarly, pitiful, sinful, wicked, bad, base, impure, right, worthless, of poor quality, yapa, and that is what these men are. These men are worthless, of pure quality. That is what he is. Because I don't want to be yapping now, bring a few scriptures after, but I just want to break down, and this is how it is, because these men want to make themselves look so holy and righteous, when inwardly they just like the so-called white man. Play this clip here now.
This, okay? Right here. They're gonna hate me. Anyway, Michael Nowak, aka Brother Polight, as you guys know, him as was just released from Miami. And he was charged with raping his girlfriend, 14-year-old daughter, okay, in a hotel room. All right, now, and before.
Right, so he raped his girlfriend and his 14-year-old. So he raped his girlfriend and his 14-year-old daughter. I see, you see, his 14-year-old daughter. Hey, the scripture say the Lord said, let's see if I can get that. Let's see if I can get that really quick. Let's see if I can get that really quick. In 1 Samuel 20. Alright, 1 second. Right, I'll read from 8. It says, and there was war against, and David went out and fought with the Philistines and slew. Nah, they did the wrong part. They did the wrong part. Forgive me. If it's 18. Yeah, we'll find it. We'll find it. Everything quick. Right, 16. 1 Samuel 16 and 13. It says, and Saul took the horn of oil and anointed him in the midst of his brethren, and the Spirit of Yahweh came upon David from that day forward. So Samuel rose up and went to Ramah. But the Spirit of Yahweh departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from Yahweh troubled him. So the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yashai, who's worthy to be praised, he sent the spirit upon Polight. You're not so more polite anymore, right? You should change your name to Blight, not no Polight, because the Lord sent an evil spirit upon you. From since day one, the evil spirits, how you men painting your eye with markers and worshipping false pagan gods, Yeah, so the Lord sent the evil spirit upon you. That's what the Lord did. Anyway.
This, okay? Right here. They're gonna hate me. Anyway, Michael Nowak, aka Brother Polight, as you guys know, him as was just released from Miami. And he was charged with raping his girlfriend, 14-year-old daughter, okay, in a hotel room. All right, now, And before you say, oh, they just trying to take him down, no, they got his motherfucking semen. Now listen, I'm gonna read y'all what just came in on the transcript. Like I said, this is just breaking news. All right, we're gonna get into details more tomorrow. All right, so defending Noah, who is brother.
So yeah, no more need to be said. No more need to be said. The Lord is bringing judgment upon this place. You know? And it's a yappa thing. It's beautiful, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing. Psalms 54 and 3, it says, for strangers are risen up against me, and oppressors seek after my soul. You know, and these men seek after. These men are hand in hand with Esau. We already knew this. Look at this guy, oh gosh, this white guy who was rapping and always coming up against Israelites. I can't remember his name right now. You know, these men speaking all kind of false things about the Hebrew Israelites. You know, things that could get men in trouble. They're bringing up lies. You know, these men are our enemies. Anytime you're coming against the Bible, the truth of the Bible, you are considered an enemy of the Heavenly Father. You don't have, you know, wishing the men and the Lord who pushing this truth well. You know, and the Lord said we will be hated for this. You know, so we understand, or if we understand, we should understand. It says, for strangers are risen up against me. And yes, these men are strangers to us. They are strangers. They are Israel, but they are strangers. They are Gentile, which make them a stranger. And oppressors seek after my soul. They have not set God before them, Selah. Behold, Yahweh is my helper. Yahweh is with them that uphold my soul. He shall reward evil upon my enemies, cut them off in thine truth. You understand? So the Lord doing cutting them off. You know, if it's year by year, month by month, week by week, day by day, hey, the Lord, the men who coming up against the Lord, the men who coming up against the men of the Lord, ultimately the Lord is coming up, Yahweh Shemeshai coming up against. So the Lord will cut them off. The Lord will cut them off. You know? Deuteronomy 32 and 34. It says, is not this laid up in store with me, and sealed up among my treasures? To me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time. And that is it right now. Their feet sliding in due time. And now is the time. You know? With the scripture tell you, in 1 Samuel chapter 2, you know, I think it's verse 3 or 4. It says, roughly paraphrasing, it says, you know, be careful of what you say. Because, hey, by what you say, action shall be way. You know, be very careful. Roughly paraphrasing, you guys know what I'm speaking about. You know? Especially when you see it about the Heavenly Father men. The Lord set up the elders, a great minister. We see it. We see men come to the camp saying, hey, the Lord say we're proud of you. Keep up doing what you're doing. He told me to tell you. He love what you're doing, and so and so. This is confidence. This is confirmation. So that, hey, these are men of the Lord. The Lord dealing with these men. Taking these men. It says to me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things that shall come up upon them make haste. Hey, and I we've been praying. Hey, we've been praying, sending up curses for the Lord to show our enemy falling, for these other people to fear in the name of the Lord, boy, to speak vile about us, men of the Lord, beginning with the elders and apostle. You know? So, hey, hope for this video is edifying, not to take too long.